there people! How are we doing today? I just woke up, so I am going to have to, I guess, slowly get into sitting in front of the computer. I fell asleep after dinner, which is like typical me. So bear with me when I'm waking up. Hello there, Bronze, Billabong, Roan, Fabio, and Finnick. How are you guys doing? So today I am going to continue on this one, retopoing. So I opened it in Zbrush just to make sure that I can, well, export the necessary high polys or decimation of it that I need. A few of them I already have in here, so that's what we're looking at here in Maya. Hello there, Falco! Are you doing good, Billabong? That is good to hear. I don't know why I'm so tired today. Something must have been in my food, that's for sure. But it was a good 1 hour long nap. But it also makes me always feel a little bit disorientated when I'm waking up. I have no idea where I am. I know I'm in front of the computer, but I'm like so tired. And looking at this retopo, this is where you can see what I've started. It's not near finished, but I'm doing some cleanup and just adding a lot of geometry on certain areas, and then I'm cleaning up some more. So we have a few parts still that we need to retopo, and a few things that we need to just clean up and then do UVs on. So it's still not near done yet. As you can see, here is the entire mesh. So we have a few things left. So I think this is the one that I was working on the last time, and yeah, I've started to like delete the inside because there's like a pocket for the inside, and there's some areas here that are a little bit uneven where it's bulging out, and some of them where it's not. So that's why you can see the uneven topology distribution right now. So I think I will continue on this. Carbs will do it, Billabong. They knock you out every time, especially bread. I'm eating mostly rice, if I'm eating carbs, and they usually don't knock me out, but for some reason this time I fell asleep after dinner. I think I was asleep for like an hour. I think that's also one of the issues. If you sleep for an hour, then you feel more disorientated. Like a power nap is supposed to be a power nap. Like I heard optimal time is between 10 and 20 minutes, but more than that, then like you're actually sleeping. So yeah, I had an alarm, but I guess I didn't hear it. So yeah, that's why I'm in this situation now, when I'm like really tired. I guess 20 minutes wasn't really enough for me to get rid of the tiredness, so. We have a bend here, so we want to keep a few of these loops, but we don't necessarily need to keep like all of these extra loops here. Hello there, Majestic Mac. How are you doing? So I really want to get the retopo done as soon as possible, and the UV. so we can start like some test bakes, because I really wanna get into the texture so we can do the art jam challenge, or so I can be with you guys doing the challenge from the beginning. Guess we don't really need this one here, but oh wait, is it this one here? Right, okay. Do not connect it to the back side. Favor cow, every time you have a triangle in a mesh you get some distortion. Does that disappear with a normal map? What do you mean with distortion? I mean, there's a triangle here, but it's not really any distortion. It depends on where you put the triangles. I have one here, but it's like, and you can see then this going on, but that's because there are hard edges here instead of soft ones, so when you make it soft then they disappear. Like if you have really harsh geometry that is like bending somewhere and it's like smoothed surface, like you can see here, then it's gonna start breaking. But as soon as you like modify the normal angle of them, I mean it's supposed to be a harsh angle here because we're gonna cut the UV here, and then a soft one here. It might be sometimes that if you have very little geometry and you make like a bend, that it will be more visible, but even then if with a normal map you will still see that it's angular. Usually I think when people have issues with their mesh, it's because they are unaware of the soft and hard edges. Like in Maya you call them soft and hard edges, and when you're supposed to have either of them. In Max that's called like smoothing groups, so I think there might be a issue there, maybe. But it's hard to tell when you say it's distortion. Okay, do you have any bending areas here? No, not really. Do we need this here? Or can we just move the entire thing out? Oh, Favor Cow. You have to experiment a bit. Usually when you use soft preview, it always looks disordered, but it could be that it's bent at a place. You check that. It might be that it's just too few triangles for that surface, yeah. Then, what did I do? What did I kick? Oh, I made one of the boards of my computer chassis go off. It's like a ventilator, so you can like press up here and it will like click, so you can have more air coming into your computer if it's getting overheated. I accidentally pushed it with my foot. I guess that would actually bake, so can remove this edge here. Retopo is so fun, huh? Not really. It's like... I guess if you do find smart solutions or manage to fake something really well with a normal and you have a really low poly mesh, then it makes it more interesting. But right now I'm like, it's not that fun to do retopo. Don't really need this here either. Feels like I can just get rid of a lot of loops. Hello there, cat. Hello, Kay. Kay is here to say hello. Are you here to say hello? Wave at the camera. Hello. You're here early. You're usually not here that early, Kay. You usually pop by like way later. Why are you awake? Huh? Why are you awake? Was it because I was sleeping before? Was it because I couldn't give you the cuddles you needed when I was sleeping? Oh, cat is gonna be here in my lap. Like, hello, Kay. It's so angry, right? You're so angry. Or more disappointed maybe that you're not getting petted enough, right? Yeah, sorry guys, I need to give the cat a little bit of attention here. He's purring a lot. It's like I haven't petted you in ages, right? Or cuddled with you. But I sure remember that you were trying to nibble at my food and you had some cuddles then. Are you gonna stay here, Kay? Because if so, I need to have my hand on the keyboard. No? Can't make up your mind? You gonna stay, Kay? Okay. Cat is staying. For a little bit. For a little bit. This is like my everyday with the cat from when working from home. It's like he's coming, just marching all over the place, jumping up and going like, I need attention now, human. Drop whatever you're doing. Pet me now. This morning he was actually more demanding than he is usually, so you had even more cuddles and even more playtime, right? Are you getting bored as well with the working from home? I wonder what the cat is doing when I'm not at home. Because so far he's annoying me. So I'm just wondering, what does he usually do when I'm not at home? Because he can't really annoy me then. I wonder if that Pets Life movie that Pixar, was it Pixar or DreamWorks, made a little while ago, if that's true. Maybe you're partying and having a party with the neighborhood animals. So for here, we're gonna have to do a cut. I'm guessing that most of you are seeing his little belly right now in the camera. Oh no, what happened here? No. Oh, sorry for moving my arm, Kay. I'm sorry. I'm doing some like regular box modeling around the shape here, so instead of using the quad draw. because it feels like it's working better on bigger surfaces. I also have cat hair in my entire face again. Hello, Rome. It never occurred to you how big K actually is. Hello, Dragonfly. Why is everyone calling you Fat K? Oh. You're just a big cat in general. Like a large cat, I would say. A large cat. Are you cute? It's like, oh no, no kisses, no kisses. Oh, he's 5 kilo, 5.5 kilo or something like that. So, you didn't say fat. When someone calls my cat big, that's what I'm hearing. You call him fat. Hello there, Christian. How are you doing? I guess you're very unpleased right now, okay? I actually started brushing the teeth of, yeah, Kay. Because the veterinarian told me to do so. He had some a little bit of inflammation in the, well, I guess back teeth, like in the, not really in the teeth, but in the gum, basically. So I got a toothbrush and I got some toothpaste for cats, and yeah, that toothpaste smells nasty. The toothpaste, when I looked at it at backside, it said infused with meat aroma, and I'm like, oh, imagine the smell of that if a human would be using that. It wasn't easy to brush the teeth of Kay. Nope, it was a struggle. We had a fight, and I don't think he liked the meat-infused flavor of the toothpaste either, because he wasn't really that keen on me putting it in his mouth. So I'm just gonna assume here that either my cat is very picky, or they're like, I don't know, the toothpaste makers for cats don't really know what they're doing. Ron, imagine if the toothpaste would be garlic flavored. Whew, yeah, imagine how many people you will be able to keep at a distance, right? If you have issues right now with people not keeping distance, like take some garlic toothpaste, people will keep their distance. I have seen as like joke things though that you can buy bacon flavored toothpaste for humans. So I'm just gonna guess here that it's probably somewhere possible to buy garlic flavored toothpaste as well. Not for cats though, because cats are not able to digest garlic. That's actually very toxic to the cat. But yeah, for humans, definitely. It's probably somewhere. Rome, you just tell them you're an artist and they leave you alone. Don't forget to say that you're a misunderstood artist as well. Let's see, what did I do on this side? So we didn't connect it entirely here. We left it open because I was unsure of what to do with the inside. Right. But we should at least make sure that we have the top here integrated. Dragonfly, fortunately you don't need to brush your cat's teeth. No, that's good. Like, I haven't had to do that for many years, but when Kay was a kitten... Oh, you done now? Okay, goodbye Kay. When Kay was like a little kitten, I think maybe a year old or so, he got some like inflammation again in the gum. Apparently that's very common with red cats because they get like liver discoloration. Like as we get like liver spots, they can get that in the entire mouth. So then they're more sensitive for certain like type of foods and stuff. And then I had to brush the teeth on him again, but then they didn't have any toothpaste for cats, so I just had to do with water and a very soft toothbrush. And now when they said the same again, I was like, oh, okay, I guess I will just have to do the toothbrush with water again. And they should like, oh, they actually have toothpaste nowadays. And I'm like, toothpaste and a cat, and I just imagined this like minty flavor in my mouth, and I was like, that's not gonna go well with the cat. And then they're like, no, it's like specifically made with antibacterial thing for cat, and it has a certain flavor that the cat actually likes, so it's not that hard. And here I am today, like trying to brush the teeth of the cat, and he's like, what is this taste? I don't want it. But apparently it's supposed to help with the inflammation faster, so I guess that's good. Then I just need to brush his teeth, I guess a little bit, instead of, you know, weeks of that with water. So I guess we will see if it helps in a week or two, before the cat starts to hate me too much. He was certainly not happy when he had received the toothpaste treatment. He was really grumpy for an hour or so. Fortunately, he was able to forgive me fairly quick. I was waiting for him to like not want to cuddle for the entire day, but I guess he's not that... well, he's in too much need of cuddles, the cat, so he can't really... Misunderstood is just another expression for yet undiscovered genius, Ron. I guess so. That sounds good. Hello there, Avarax, how are you doing? We're just talking about brushing teeth on cats since Kay was here a little while ago, hanging around. Ron, your cat would scratch your skin off to the bone. No, he would never. Kay would never do that. He's quite calm. He will struggle, but he will never bite or scratch if I like have to, I don't know, cut his claws or brush him, or I don't know, whatever I would have to, like with the toothbrush. He will definitely be like a slimy eel trying to escape from my grip. But he would never hurt me, so that's good to know. He will only hurt me when I'm not waking up in the morning. That's when he will claw me in the face. Dragonfly, your cats react similar when you need to cut their claws? I think in general cats don't like us to cut their claws, but you know, I don't want to have their claws in my furniture or hurting someone, so. Abrex, you're great, you're making tacos. That sounds delicious. should make that soon. It was a while ago. Everyone asking Abrax if there's a stream where he wouldn't make any food. And Abrax like, no, I'm always making food or eating when I'm streaming, right? I guess I'm your dinner entertainment then. You know what I watched when I was eating dinner today before I fell asleep? No, it was not anime this time. If someone was gonna guess that. Oh, I see that we have 2 new followers, thank you. Entertainment, you'd never. What I watched a short documentary about the history of Central Park in New York. Now you might wonder, why are you watching a documentary about a park in another country? But it just showed up as a suggestion for me to watch, and I was like, sure, why not? And then I learned a new piece of history, and I found it very fascinating and interesting, like how that park became to be. So yeah, I like watching documentaries. Now you know. Hello there, Aquatics! Fantastic to see a 3D artist on here. Well, thank you. I also like to see 3D artists on Twitch. New York City has so much history. It has a lot more history than I would imagine it to have. Like, if I compare to Europe that has like hundreds and hundreds of years of history, I wouldn't really think of that it actually had a lot of history anyway. Like the city itself and architecture and stuff, that's what I'm talking about. Of course, like every country has a lot of history, but it's just architectural history. I didn't really consider New York to have that much as it turned out to be, so yeah, I'm quite happy I saw that. I thought it was really interesting to watch. Oh, Kramer helped you, Christian, with Zbrush related things on Discord. Yeah, Kramer seems to be a really nice person. I can see and hear that he's helping out a lot of people. Make sure to say thank you to him for his time and effort. Which I think you already have done, though, but it's just... make sure to thank him properly. Hello there, Mr. Kramer. When you think about New York City architecture, think of brutalism? That stuff is cool. Yeah, Brex, brutalism is like concrete, like mostly based on that, right? Or am I missing something? I think it's like raw material at least, like a lot of stone and so on. It seems like you're getting a lot of praise in chat, Mr. Kramer. You are a substance sensei. Abrax is like minimalism with bare materials, you think? That might be true. I haven't read that much about brutalism, but it looks like, yeah, very industrial in a sense. At least the things I've seen with architecture. Really blocky buildings. It's like Minecraft, but with concrete material. I think I'm just gonna connect it a little bit randomly here, and then we will fix that a bit later. Beautiful retopo. So we should definitely cut something here. I really don't enjoy this retopo piece. It's like a nightmare. Still have cat hair in my mouth. Rhone. New York is all over the place with architecture. There's a lot of some colonialistic style, Art Deco, functionalism, and even some Gothic. Seems like you know your architecture, throwing like cool hip styles for architecture on the buildings just out there. You're not sure what style it is, but those old school New York subway stations. Oh, you think those look amazing? Nintendo World Shop? They have one of those? I guess they might be looking the same as in like Pokemon centers in Japan, maybe. I think in Stockholm we have a lot of neoclassicistic like buildings. Like at least Old Town is. But that's kinda as far as my knowledge goes with buildings and stuff. At least here, or architecture style. Oh, I actually got a VR headset the other day. What type of VR headset did you get? Is it like that Oculus Quest thingy or the wireless headset? Also, which games are you gonna play first? Oh, wrong, it's called colonial and not colonialistic. Oh, that makes it easier to pronounce as well, colonial. You took the Czech version of the word and made it more English again. Well, I do that all the time myself with Swedish. Becomes some kind of Swinglish out of it. You got the Rift which connect to the PC? You playing Beat Saber. Cool. And VR chat. Yeah, Beat Saber looks super fun. You can probably work up a lot of sweat with that and almost like an intense workout, probably. Beat Saber can get really hard and workout. Or you can only do normal difficulty, though you have 0. But oh, because you have 0 coordination. It feels like Beat Saber is like, you know, Guitar Hero and like Dance Dance Revolution mishmash together. Like you get like a bit of those elements. You have the coordination, but for your entire body, and then you have like just awesome beat, like the music and stuff. What am I doing here? I think I want to delete this. Then we also have this inside here. It's like tying together some kind of weird puzzle, this. This is why I sometimes wonder, should I just switch to the movie industry? I don't have to do this retopo. I'm putting my faith in you now, Unreal. Please, please make sure we don't have to do low polys anymore. This is really not my fun part in... Like even the UV map is more fun to do than the retopo. guess I should just do a floater for the metal plate here, instead of like trying to integrate it. Oh, this music is from Bastion, actually. I thought that game was really pretty when it came out. I feel it became a very quiet stream today. I'm like, it's easier to concentrate and talk at the same time when I'm doing Zbrush sculpting. But with this, I'm just like, I'm zooming out. I think it's just because that's what I always do even when I'm working as well. My brain just zooms out when I'm doing this. Like, it's an autopilot thing. And then suddenly you're done somewhere a few hours later. You're like, I wonder what happened, but I'm done. That's a bit what's happening right now. I'm just like zooming out, being like, yep, needs to be done. Hopefully soon. Kim is on X Games mode with this program's input. Look at the speed. Ram, you're just enjoying the music. Oh, that's good that you're enjoying the music. I'm also enjoying the music for once. Don't want that to just float mid-air, so... There we go. Oh, let's call this plate front. I'm gonna have to start naming my stuff or I will lose track on what I'm doing. This is flap. That is true. Oh, what is this called? Let's call it belt, buckle. Oh, that's another bolt. Okay, well let's just call them all bolts. And that's the belt. And that's the one of the bodies. I think this say body open. Because it's the one that is actually open. Avrax, if I ever made gnocchi before? No. I haven't. Like, I have bought gnocchi, but not like made it myself, no. But it's potato, as you said, like potato pasta. It's really delicious though, but it feels like it takes ages to cook and make. You made it yesterday and it's far worse. Your worst experience with cooking ever. Okay. So, what was the hardest part with it? You literally had potato gloves on because so much of it got stuck to you. Okay. They're potato gloves? Right, okay. Well, good to know. If I ever gonna make gnocchi, I need potato gloves. Hello there, Grimtax. How are you doing? Oh, the potatoes got stuck to your hands and made... Oh, so it looks like gloves. Oh, okay, I get you. Damn, here I thought there was a new invention that I could use if I ever would like to do something with potatoes. Now I'm disappointed though. I'm good, Rimtax. I'm just a bit tired still. I had a nap, but it feels like I didn't really recover my brain capacity from that nap. It feels like I'm a bit mushy still in the head. It's gonna be hard to go to bed later. I guarantee it. I'm gonna be like all mushy in my brain now, and then once it's time to go and sleep, my brain is gonna be like, oh, no. What do you mean sleep? You already slept an hour before. Can't go to sleep now. It sounds like I had experience with this before, and yes, I just know that I'm doomed now for the rest of the evening. So yeah, fun. Oh, you will create some potato gloves for just me, Avrax. What color I prefer? Maybe orange? Feels like a color that belongs in the kitchen. wonder, do I perhaps want to connect this part at least? Perhaps that would actually be good because there would be such a large piece. It would just be covered by this one, so make it easier. Okay, so that will then connect here as well. Hello there, Happy! How are you doing? Oh, you still talking about the potato gnocchi? Maybe it's worth trying out, like doing gnocchi. But I mean, after what you explained, Abrax, it doesn't really sound like the easiest thing to do. It sounds quite hard to do actually. So, but gnocchi is really nice. So, I wonder though, if you can make really great gnocchi by yourself, would that actually taste better than the store-bought one? Like, would you be able to taste the difference in it? Brain wiggles keeping me tired? You know I said mush, but that's how brain mush feels to you. Brain wiggle? What is a brain wiggle? Like my brain is wiggling inside, or like a yellow? Oh, Ron, you have 15k now? 85k more to go. Oh, you have some collection to do then. Hello there, Flat. How are you doing? Oh, it's egg in gnocchi Aparax. Normally you would add a flour and egg, but it was still like glue. Can you do it without egg? Because I want to make it vegan if I'm making gnocchi. Happy, you're really good today. Today was a good day. Oh, mind sharing what was good about today? I feel like I need some happy energy. Amrex, you think everything tastes better when you make it? I mean, if you can successfully make it better, I guess so, yeah. But if most of the time when I'm trying something new, I would fail, so, and then it doesn't really taste better. But yeah, like home cooking usually tastes better. I get what you mean, but it's just, if gnocchi is that hard to make, I doubt that my gnocchi will taste better than like fresh store-bought one. if you can donate channel points to Rohan Avarax. As Mr. Kramer is saying, that would be cheating. Dragonfly, you don't think gnocchi are one of those food that lose too much texture when you freeze them? So you could make a bigger batch and freeze them for later. That is true. Like usually potato, like just, you know, boiled potato won't really freeze that well. But gnocchi is like less water in it. It's like a paste, so it should store itself better than regular potato, I assume. Okay, we merged these two together. Talking about food always makes me hungry. Oh, Abarax Dragonfly is the gnocchi master. Oh, but you never made any yourself, Dragonfly. It's only based on theory. Well, I would assume that your theories are right though. I mean, you can freeze a lot of different type of food, so why wouldn't you be able to like freeze gnocchi? I can hear my cat doing something with my furnitures. Oh, there you are, Kay. What did you do? Did I hear scratchy noise? Or was that from your tree? I sure hope you were scratching on your tree, or I would be very sad. You're looking at me with such a disappointed look. I know, Kay. Hello. Hello, Kay. You here again? You here again for cuddles? No. Poor little Kay. Poor little Kay. But you're the sweetest cat. When you're not torturing my furnitures, you're really sweet, and not torturing me in the morning, then you're also really sweet. Happy, you went to town today, got yourself a sick haircut you're really proud of. Well, that's gonna make anyone's day brighter, especially now when, like, as for me, I haven't been cutting my hair for a long time. You also bought shorts that fits Oh, and look good? Then you spent the rest of the day on the beach with some friends. Sounds like you did have a really good day. I always get happy if I find a pair of pants or anything that actually do fit. Like, you will always find pants that you can put on, right? But to have like this perfect fit, that's harder. And the beach. You wanna go and take a swim, Kay? You wanna take a swim, Kay? No, you don't. Grey heaven. That cat looks huge. Okay, everyone thinks you're big. I'm just curious now, since everyone is saying that my cat is so big. I mean, he's a 5-kilo cat. How small? How small are cats usually? Like, which size are cats normally? What would you say, Kay? I don't know. Are you a big boy, Kay? He's like, I don't know what you're talking about. I was born this way. But yeah, I guess that's the thing, Kay. If you're a mixed breed between like the larger cat breeds, that's out to be, right? That you grow a bit bigger. Though I think like real Maine Coons, they are like 7 kilos, and Norwegian forest cats is somewhere along those lines. So he's like 5 kilos. I wouldn't really say that's... He's at least smaller than the breeds that he mixed. Abrex, you feel that nothing fits you smooth? Oh, okay, here we go. So now I'm small, Dragonfly? Seems like Roan is buying in on this as well. Yeah, never consider that. Maybe Kay is normal size cat and Kim is just 140 tall. Man, I feel insulted. My Swedish genes feels insulted. We're supposed to be quite tall, so... I think I already told everyone how tall I am. Oh, Doki Fish, you have a cat that is 7 kilo, but she's obese. Yeah, the sister to Kay, because I got 2 cats, but one of them is staying with my parents and my sister, and she's also overweight. She's like 7.8, but she's the same mixed breed as Kay is, so she's way overweight. I think they're feeding her too much, but she's also a really good beggar. She's always begging for food, and my dad in particular, he he cannot not give her food because he's always like, oh, but look at her eyes, oh, look how sad she is, and yeah, all them excuses. I think he just can't take it that the cat would be sad if she doesn't get food. But they actually now put her on a diet, and I hope she will lose some weight, at least to go down to, I don't know, 1.5 kilos or something, the cat. So she's not as obese. Majestic Mac, maybe both of you are just small. Maybe the camera is lying, maybe just me and Kay is small, and then it's like a fisheye lens and makes both me and Kay look big. Sculptor expert, the best way to retop so that the PC don't get heated or lag? Well, I would say if you have a high poly, try to decimate it, like I have done here. Like, this is not my Zbrush sculpt. It's like a decimated version to get it like in a lower spectrum. Because you don't really need to have that super high detail, you only need to have the definition of it. So that's for one. And Maya in general can handle it quite well, I would say. I feel it's harder to retopo in Zbrush, just in general, but also like it crashes a lot more, I would say. The agent, you have a big... Oh, that is a big cat. You have a female cat that is 4 kilo and she's very fat. Oh. Well then I guess they are very big breeds. I can't just imagine how it would be to have a cat that is like 3 kilos or smaller. Like, that will feel like a kitten. I guess that's because I'm used to the fact that the mixed breed I have is large, I guess. It's a good arm workout as well, you know, like he likes to be carried around like a little baby. So if I do that, then, you know, he gets stronger. Only way. Amrex, why did you think, are you joking with me? You thought Swedes were supposed to be smaller, son? We are very, very tall in Sweden. Not as tall as like Dutch people though. I think they are one of the tallest ones in the world, Dutchmen, but I'm not sure. Hold on, I'm gonna put on a playlist again. How many Maya units I am runs? You're asking me a math question? Okay, let's get this together. Do I need that one? No, why did I do that then? So I think we need still this one, but let's collapse it and see. I think we need that one, otherwise the shading will look weird. Abrax, the music is spooky. This one is from Zelda, A Link Between Two Worlds. Maybe it's the spooky part of it. Dragonfly, you have a European short hair and also 4.5 and 5 kilos. They're not overweight. Maybe it's something with European breeds. I'm not sure where Maine Coon breed is from, but yeah, 5 kilo cat sounds about right. Oh, you are asking for music, Abrax. It's starting in the middle of the clip, and I assume that's not really what you wanted, so I will rewind it back. Okay, so then we have the back side here to mend. Well, this is really soft music, Abrax. Almost feel like jazzy. It's Japanese music? I thought the title did say so, but it feels like, I don't know, going to a jazz club. Like sitting there, someone's playing a piano or something, being misunderstood and reading poetry, or I don't know, something classic. Oh, do I have a weird pronunciation for jazz? Maybe because I'm not pronouncing the Z's as like much. I think that's a Swedish thing to not do that. I guess it would be jazz. Otherwise, maybe. Oh, it is, but it's just composed by a Japanese artist. Oh, okay. Well, that was really soft. I liked it. Bronze. Anyone had the issue of not being able to get up in 50 million plus of polygons in Zbrush, or is that just you? Well, I think it's possible to get even more than that, but you really need to have like a lot of RAM for that. I don't really know how many millions I end on usually. Uh, 32 gig of RAM should be enough. I would say it should be enough. I think if you have 64 gigabyte, you can get even higher, but you know, would you even need those 50 million polys? That's the question. I mean, if you do, then Zbrush should be able to handle that quite fine as long as it's divided into separate subtools. It's like when it becomes like one subtool that I know that Zbrush will have struggles. Dragonfly, Japanese music seems to be pretty soft and easy to listen. Listening music in general. Yeah, when I'm working, like, if I work late, and I've been working a lot, then I need some more, like, I don't know, high beats. Like something that is really a lot of punch in it, or like, yeah, I like to listen to electro swing in that case. But otherwise, it's like nice to just have something soft going on in the background that doesn't really grab too much attention, I would say. And then Japanese or soft like jazz music that's really nice as well. Billabong, your work computer has 128 gigs. Yeah, I think like a lot of work computers when it comes to graphics have higher, so. My home computer had 32 gigs. Not sure what my work computer has, I never looked into the spec, but it's definitely more. Happy, you've been listening to Slavic music lately. Is that soft tones or is it like... It's more like hip or hop or whatever to call it. Mr. Kramer, all of his vacuums are sucking all that RAM from him, so he needs it. So what do you need the RAM for, Billabong? Because you're doing like real-time... You're not doing real-time renders, you're doing like just renders. So what do you need the RAM for? Is it like calculating the renders faster? Because I always thought that was going to be GPU based anyway. Vad är det, Kay? Vad är det? Vad är det? Vad är det, gubben? So disappointed. Again. I wonder, was it the toothpaste I gave you? It's almost like he's yelling at me, like I've done something wrong. You hungry? You have your food still, Kay. And there he went. I see something wrong here? Wait, did I not connect it properly when I deleted the polys? Maybe that's it. Now it looks more correct. Okay. Must have just missed to connect some of the dots there. And then we grab these and see if we can get a nice regular straight piece here. Villaban, to be honest, you have no idea why you have so much RAM. Okay, you think it's because of the high polys in the files. It helps with rendering and opening the large ass files quicker. But if you're asking you out of expert knowledge, that would be definitely no clue. Mr. Kramer, your file size is indeed huge, so it helps to even be able to open them. Oh, Kramer, it's basically the same for us. We render with GPU as well. It's mostly so we can work efficient. The reason why I got some more RAM for this computer, my home computer, was just because I saw that for the specs of Zbrush, that the more RAM you have, the better it is, and the more high poly sculpts you can make. But I guess after a while it also doesn't really matter anymore, like how much RAM you have for Zbrush. I don't know, I'm no computer expert, so that's why I'm asking, does it matter? I guess it's good that we have the internet, because then we can browse for all of these things. You don't need to be an expert. Just look it up. Do I need more RAM? Or would it be beneficial? Yes, no, okay, good. Thank you, internet. And then you can proceed to either buy it or, I don't know, not, I guess. I've seen that there's so many videos actually about just, you know, knowledge, but also crafting. You can basically learn how to do most home, I guess, carpentry things yourself. Like when I was going to paint my walls, I was just quickly Googling and looked at a YouTube video, how to paint your walls, and I was like, okay, good. And then I tried and it worked fine. Like I didn't really need to have someone else teach me, like I guess that you would normally. So any type of things that you would have to do. I guess there is also like how to assemble a computer or how to install a new graphics card, and RAM is already there as well for this particular type of motherboard, or yeah. Oh, is Painter RAM heavy? Really now? I haven't really looked at the specs, because it's always just complaining about my graphics card. It's not really... Yeah. It's complaining a lot about my graphics card on my home computer. And I have like my 32 gigs, so I'm just gonna assume here that it's nothing wrong with the amount of RAM I have. Oh, my cat is meowing again. The more layer and generator, it takes a lot more of RAM. Oh, I changed the TDR thing. It's just... yeah, I don't think a 770 is... it's really slow and then it tends to crash. Like as you said with the layers and stuff, but it's like... You can't really paint a stroke sometimes. Like you paint... Like you drag the stroke and then you can see how it's like... appearing in front of you, like slowly, like and then you're like, oh shit, then you control Z and you're like, okay, redraw, and then you see it like after a while appearing. I'm like, and that can be the way even though I have nothing really in Painter, so I'm just assuming that my graphics card is to blame because everything else is like fairly new and updated. The only thing I never updated was my graphics card. Hello, Kay. Again. Why are you so bored? Hello, Trash Can. What up? Hello, Kay. What am I supposed to do with you? What am I supposed to do? Why can't you be this cuddly when when I have time for cuddle? Then you don't want to. No, then you don't want anything. No, you don't. But you know what, Kate? This weekend, we're actually going to visit the little kitten we are getting. The little kitten that is joining our family. Yes, the new little cat that you're probably or hopefully gonna love and not hate on. It's gonna be a lot of job in, yeah, around like between the 15th and 20th of August we're picking up a new cat that I will have at my place for a couple of weeks since I'm working from home. And then my parents will take the cat, so they need some help in like making sure that it's feeling comfortable and getting used to the litter box and introducing it to Kay here and introducing it to Kay's sister at their place. And I have a feeling that you're gonna cause a lot of trouble, Kay, right? On the other hand, he might also not be as bored as he is right now. He might actually have something to do. Like look at what the other cat is doing all the time. The reason also why Kay and his sister Yumi is not together, like that we don't have both cats in the same place at the same time, is because Yumi needs to lose weight. And since she's having a weight loss meal plan, that she has to eat less, he gets grumpy because then he can't have food whenever he wants, and she gets very territorial because she's guarding the food. So that's why we split them up. But I'm just guessing here that you miss your sister. They've been together like the same place for like 9 years, so I guess like not having the other cat around is also a little bit boring, right? But as soon as your sister lost some weight, Kate, then you can be in the same place again. Sometimes I really wish that the cat could speak and answer that. Maybe he doesn't want to be with his sister again. Maybe that was really annoying. But how am I supposed to know when you don't understand what I'm saying? Whoa, okay, maybe we should turn that off. But I have a feeling that my furnitures, like I bought new furnitures when I finally got my own place, instead of living like second-hand rentals all the time. That is usually like pre-furnished. So that was like half a year ago, or more than half a year, almost a year ago, okay, yeah, that's right. I have a feeling that this kitten is going to put its claws into everything I have. They're not gonna look as new anymore, Kay, right? No. But I guess that's just the joy of having cats. You can't have anything nice. Today Kay was trying to knock off my glass of water from the table because you were bored, right? Can't have anything nice. Or maybe you just were grumpy, Kay, because I didn't let you drink from my water glass again, that you always do. And that's when you like, okay, then I'm not gonna, if I can't have it, I'm gonna knock it off. Oh, okay. Now you're giving me the look of like, I don't know. I never seen such a depressed cat in my entire life, basically. That's how he's looking at me right now. Wonder if I can show you his, there we go. There's the cat. Are you depressed, Kay? It's like, there's no point in life. Trash Cab, your cat liked to scratch the carpet on the stairs. Oh no. Narukia, your cat ruined a bunch of wallpaper. Wallpaper? Over the sofa when it was a kitten? Wallpaper? I'm glad you haven't done that, Kay. No, you have not climbed on the walls at least. No, I think when he was a kitten he was climbing on the door like frame. But that's about it. But then he stopped quite fast. Because he fell down and that wasn't fun. Hello there, Daniel. Why Kay looks so sad? Yeah, I think he's sad because he's not getting any attention whatsoever. But you are getting a lot of attention, Kay. It's just not the type of attention you want to have, right? Dragonfly, you could put a distraction water glass next to yours so you can drink from it. Yeah, he will drink from both of them. For sure. I tried that. I even tried to put like, because he wants to have the food I'm eating when I'm having dinner. So I tried to put like a plate of his food next to my plate so he doesn't want to go for my food. But you know, it smells more interesting of course than his cat food, so he's gonna wanna eat from both of them anyway. But I usually let him taste if I have like something that is without spices, because most spices like cats can't have. So if it's something without that, then he can have a small taste. Favorite one so far, Kay, is like blueberry jam, but you can't have too much because that's bad for your teeth. And he really loves oat porridge for some reason. And today he also had a little bit of mashed tomato. I mashed a tomato and he was like, "Oh, this is delicious." drum music. Oh, Jakey likes mochi and ice cream, and Rio likes blueberry muffins and oat cookies. There seems to be something with oats and blueberries then. Mochi I haven't tried, and ice cream I don't really dare because vanilla flavor I heard is not that good for cats, and that's kind of the ice cream I have at home, and chocolate definitely isn't. Is there any particular ice cream you'd given Jakey? Rusia, your cat tries to get in on stuff like risifrutti and other sweet yogurts. Yeah, risifrutti is like really sweet rice porridge that you usually eat with jam in Sweden. It's really tasty. It's good as a midday snack. And Rashku, your cat doesn't drink water unless it's from someone else's cup. I think I heard somewhere that cats don't like to drink water that has been like still for a long time. They like to drink it more fresh. So maybe that's why they like to go for our water cups rather than their own water bowls. Or maybe it's just testing for, like, you know, if you've been drinking it and it's clear of poison, right? Maybe that's it. My other theory is that cats just enjoy, well, at least my cat just enjoys seeing me having to walk up and go to the kitchen and clean my cup and get some new water. So basically, my cat is just an asshole. That's my other theory. Don't think we need all of these edges here, but we can merge them together once we have a clearer picture. Our dragonfly is usually a tiny bit of vanilla ice cream that is left on a popsicle. Right, yeah, I guess a little bit won't hurt. It's like with chocolate and dogs and cats, like, as long as it isn't like too much, just a tiny bit, it's not like hurtful in any way, so. Hello there, Aslan! We survived without you. If this is even working, I'm not sure if your texts are working. Yes, they are, but not sure if you're trying out something else. I think I covered it. No, wait, we have one tiny area here. Okay. Right, so I have some holes here in the front to cover up. We are getting there. I think that's gonna be it actually on the stream. I'm gonna attend to my cat, who's in dire need of attention apparently, and then continue some of the retopo also off stream, because I want to be able to finish this before end of July, and that is very, very soon. I can see in the calendar. That is indeed very soon. It's like 1.5 weeks. More or less ish. So and that is because we're going to have an art jam very soon, and by the end of next week somewhere I will be announcing what it is in Discord. So for anyone who wants to join and you don't want to like multitask multiple personal side projects, I suggest, as I'm doing, try to wrap up whatever you're doing if you would like to join in on the art jam. And I guess with that, I'm going to jump to Discord and sit and do some more retopo. And if anyone wants to join and just chill and work at the same time, feel free to join. There's a Discord link in the description as well. So with that, me and my very, very attention-craving cat is saying good night, and I will see you next week on Tuesday. So take care everyone, stay safe, have a good week. I will talk to you later. Bye bye.